Chase Claypool is as mentally and emotionally underdeveloped as he is physically overdeveloped. This is a dude that has all the things you need from a physical standpoint to be a superstar wide receiver. He has a remedial level mental understanding of what it is to be a football player, of what it is to be a good teammate, of what it is to be a winner.
All right, Ryan Clark put out a take that was worthy of Twitter. Stephen A would blush at the take that he made. And I just want to come over here. It's kind of wild that is actually being supported out here. Like ESPN even reposted it saying, at his Instagram, went off on Chase Claypool and things. And this is just wild. As you can see, I'm putting up a screenshot. Footwork king, keeping it a buck at Real Clark. And I just want to know, when did it become cool to make personal statements at athletes and personally harass athletes, right? We got people throwing stuff at basketball players in stands and nothing happening to them. But on here, okay, so Chase Claypool, you've all seen the game, right? He did something stupid. That's okay. Coming out here saying, hey, that was a dumb decision. You shouldn't do that. It pretty much cost you the game. That's fine. Saying, yo, what are you doing? That's dumb. Don't do, But coming out here and saying that he is mentally and emotionally underdeveloped and he's remedial because of it is absolutely wild and belligerent and such an impulsive take. You think about it, if a fan says this, whatever, right? But this man, he comes on here and he's saying he's an analyst and he's going to make a personal attack at people. Hey, your job as an analyst, right, is to fill in the gaps. Not everybody can watch every game, not everybody can watch every team. Your job is to fill in the gaps. Let us know what went on. And they're coming over here saying that this cost the Steelers the game. No, it didn't. Being down 29 fucking points at halftime cost you the game, right? And instead of pointing out the fact that Harrison Smith and two other defenders made a game-winning play, instead of looking at, Pat Freiermuth having the ball in his hands and getting hit from three different angles in an arm, swatting the ball out, we're going to rewind 40 seconds and point at something that is, while it was a stupid decision, it's completely irrelevant to the outcome of the game. So blaming this whole thing on him is just utterly ridiculous. But, if a fan says this, whatever. But I also want to get to these comments. He at somebody in the comments saying, I'm already rich, fam. When I don't stand on our rights, that would be selling out. But he meant to say 10 toes down every time for us. You better check my resume. Is that not the most arrogant shit you've heard practically all year? I'm assuming this guy called him out for going to you're going overboard with it. This is hyperbole. You know what I'm saying? Calling a college graduate. Not only is Chase Claypool a college graduate, but he's a millionaire. So I'll be damned if I graduate college and I'm a fucking millionaire and you're calling me remedial. Come on, what? And it's being supported. That's crazy. He also says in this, my job is to analyze the game. I don't get to avoid questions in order to save feelings and be good at my job. He has no urge to speak with me. I mentor many players in the league. If he were one, I'd call. First off, that seems a little salty. Oh, he doesn't talk to me, so I'm just going to call him remedial. I'm going to make fun of his intelligence. Okay, so you want to say you're rich, and at this point, he's kind of acting like he's above everybody at this point. I don't know if he's an arrogant asshole. I don't know if he could be a great member in his community and whatnot. He could be an awesome person. But from what he's doing here, and especially in his comments, he seems super arrogant and like a dick. I mean, come on. Somebody calls you out for something, trying to bring you down to earth, trying to, he calls himself an analyst. And I'm not going to lie. If I'm an analyst, if I'm Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, Colin Cowherd, Mark Sanchez, Marcellus Wiley, if I'm Emmanuel Acho, I'm very offended by this, that you would say something so belligerent and go attack a player and then try to stand on the analyst's name to kind of support I'm an analyst, I can say this about him, I'm not selling, I can do this, you know what I'm saying? Acting like you're above everybody. It's just crazy that this is being supported. Again, your job is to analyze the game. You can criticize people, players, you know what I'm saying? You didn't run the right route. This was dumb. It wasted valuable time. This, that, and the third. But you didn't say his decision was dumb. You called him as a person mentally underdeveloped and remedial. But ESPN, NFL, all you guys were so, supportive of Riley Ridley when he took time off from football for personal issues, and y'all went to make this big case for mental health for players, and y'all wanted to show that these players go through a lot of, there's somebody under the helmet. But then you turn around, he's going off, and support this guy calling somebody remedial and attacking him personally. You guys did not care about Chase Claypool when he was going off last year. You guys did not care about Chase Claypool earlier this season, this, that, and the third. But as soon as he makes a slight mistake, out of the hundreds of plays he's played, he makes a slight mistake. Oh, he's remedial. It's idiotic. I don't understand why this is being supported. It shouldn't be supported. And it's also disappointing that the team doesn't have his back. Like, nobody's coming out, all right, chill, he made a mistake, okay, whatever. There's that. Everybody's just out against this guy. Wow, I just can't believe that this is being supported. I can't believe that this is not being publicly denounced. Honestly, I'm not saying this guy should get fired. I told this to some people at Walmart. They all said he should get fired. I don't think he should get fired. I think he should be reprimanded for this and publicly denounced, because, supporting this kind of behavior just leads to this. This is going to lead to repetition. People are going to keep coming at athletes and just calling them this, that, and the third. I think this deserves a Kwame Brown level response. Like, this was completely uncalled for. I mean, yeah, it was a dumb decision, this, that, and the third. But honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. You feel me? Like, they dropped the game-winning pass. Y'all not saying Pratt Freiermuth should have stronger hands. Y'all not saying, X, Y, and Z about that. But, hey, that sucks. But, yeah. Let me know how y'all feel about it. And tell me in the comments if you know, man, because we know we up next. Sponsored by Atari. And